Hello guys, welcome back to the House of Valentina. Today we are talking about the Behr 2025 color of the year, and man, am I ever excited about this color. I have been obsessing over this color. I've been talking about it non-stop because I absolutely love this color. If you do not know what the color of the year is, hold on tight, we're gonna talk about it, and we're not only gonna talk about what the color of the year is, which clearly I'm a fan of, we'll see if you are as well, but we need to talk about how we're going to use this color because I'm genuinely thinking about using this color. All right, so make sure you are a subscriber because we're gonna have more colors and paints and trends coming your way very soon because we're about to hit all of that for 2025. So make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos. All right, let's jump into Behr's 2025 color of the year. Let's chat about the color of the year for Benjamin Moore. The color of the year is Rumors. Rumors is the color of the year, and it is a stunning burgundy shade, a warm and rich, alluring, deep ruby red. What I love about this color is that it can work with any architectural style. So whether you have a farmhouse, whether you have a traditional brick colonial style, if you have a contemporary home, if you have a cottage, there's really no style that this color doesn't go with. And it also goes with all different aesthetics as well. That's where I think we're gonna have a lot of fun dissecting this today and figuring out how and if this is a color that we want to use in our own homes. Let's jump into this. All right, so I've been obsessing over this kind of burgundy color for a while, and when we hit fall, a lot of times burgundy hits. Like, it just hits every year, right? Like, it's a color that's kind of expected. Florals, right? In spring, groundbreaking. Burgundy in fall really isn't all that groundbreaking either, but Behr has gone so far as to say that burgundy is not only for fall, but it is actually the color of the year. Forget the blues, forget the greens, forget the yellows and the oranges. We are going with a red color, guys. It is perfection, if you ask me. I absolutely love this color. I'm super pumped about it. I have seen this color hitting every single runway. YSL has their color, Gucci has their color as well. Basically, every brand has come out with some shade of burgundy, and some lean a little bit more to the classic red side, some a little bit more to like a more brownish undertone. But either way, this color is not going anywhere. In fact, I think you're gonna start seeing this for all seasons. I think the color is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's warm, it's inviting, and if you go with this tone, as they have for Behr, it's got a very neutral feel to it, which is what I think that's why I'm just freaking out about it. I just really love it. So let's chat about this specific color for just a moment because it is so good. I wanna take you through everything that Behr is offering us. Behr has said, now is the time to make a statement. And I'm like, what? We have been talking about this on Trends for weeks about how we are ready to make bolder statements. We're ready to make a statement. We're just tired of the quiet luxury. I know, we want a little bit more loud luxury. The good news is that this color is gonna work with either style, and honestly, it can work with just about any style home you have as well as far as architecture. So if you like quiet luxury, you're gonna love this color. If you like loud luxury, you're gonna love this color as well. If you love quiet luxury, you could go for a more classic feel with this. You might have more crown molding and baseboards. You might have a little bit more classic feel with your furniture, and the color could be on the walls. It could also then be accented throughout the room, or you could go for loud luxury, and this color is gonna be amazing if you want to just pile on furs, animal print, if you wanna add a bold piece of artwork, right? Like really just liven your room up. Either way, this color works. One of the questions I get asked all the time as a designer is, how do I plan out my spaces? You guys probably know by now that I'm a very organized person. I like to make a lot of notes, but I also studied organization. It's something that really interests me. And that is why I got really excited when Skillshare asked to be our video sponsor, because their Notion masterclass that helps you maximize your productivity and organization with Ali Abdal is totally genius and can really help you to really learn how to be more organized. Skillshare is the largest online community for creatives with a wide depth and breadth of topics ranging from illustration, graphic design, photography, music. You've even got marketing, productivity, and more. There's thousands of creative classes in countless categories. They range from beginner to advanced. Members can go from dabbler to pro in a matter of hours. Skillshare is designed by creatives for creatives, and they definitely take on a learn by doing approach to teaching. Skillshare has also very kindly given me a link, so if you're one of the first 500 to click my link down below in the description, you will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Why not get started today? I'm gonna leave the link down below so you can check it all out. I think you will absolutely love it, and thank you again to Skillshare for being our video sponsor. Behr has offered us a couple different ways in which we can use this color to add a little bit of allure and warmth and depth into our spaces. So you could go for this color, pair it up with some really light blonde woods. I love pairing this color up with khaki in fashion, and here you can see how this has perfectly segued into home interiors. I love it. I love this combination. I think it totally works if you've got lighter floors. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I think it definitely gives it a little bit more of a modern feel, especially if you have a little bit more of a modern feel to the architecture of your space. And then if you add modern pieces in, you can see how this color will work perfectly for you. I absolutely love this color in the kitchen. I think that it is absolutely gorgeous paired with that nice creamy white color on the top. It's a little bit softer white, it's not really stark, and I think it just works. Again, you've got those khaki kind, like the brownish khaki kind of colors as accents through like the blinds and some of the accessories in the room. You've got some black accents, and for me, it's just doing it. You're gonna have to let me know what you guys think down in the comments, because if you love a slab front cabinet, which I do, I really love a really minimal look in the kitchen, I think it just works. Now, could we use this on, let's say, a shaker style cabinet? Could we use it on a more traditional cabinet? Because we're seeing a lot more of the traditional styles coming back. I think yes. I think you could also put this on the walls. Let me know what you think. A red kitchen. We have not seen red walls. Red walls? Wow, it's been a minute since we have seen red walls in the kitchen. We saw a lot of dining rooms for a while, didn't see a lot of those either, but here it is, and I love it. I love it. I think we're all going to love this. I don't think it's gonna be going anywhere anytime soon. I don't think it's overly trendy. I'm a fan. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Next up, we've got it on the walls, again, paired up with the blonde furniture in an office setting, and I think that this just works. That's why I was looking at that and I was like, oh. I think that this color is just magic. I think it pairs really well with the blacks and the golds and the blonde furniture. I do still think they're not showing us here with the darker furniture, but I think it would 100% work with darker furniture. I think it's good inspiration that we get from here, but we do need to actually check the color in our own homes. But before we get to that, let's chat about different ways that you can just in general pair this in your home. The other way they've done this is that they've actually added it to the mantle. One of the other colors that they've released this year is the Even Better Beige. It's an elevated neutral with a subtle distinction. I think it's got like a really nice warm kind of taupe color. Ooh, fly. Ah! I think it's got a really nice warm undertone to it, and I am definitely going to be getting samples of this. I actually really like that color too. Really like that color. So I would definitely use that in my own house. I would definitely use it in a space like in my closet or in my bathroom. I would definitely put that on the walls in my bedroom. I would definitely do that in an office, a dining room, living room. Where wouldn't you put that color? Now I do think it's interesting. You guys know I would probably have taken that red on that fireplace. I'd have taken it all the way up to the ceiling. It got even bolder, but you know, they didn't ask me. I still think it would have worked. The next picture shows you flip-flopped, where you've got the beige on the fireplace all the way up to the ceiling, and then the roomers on the wall. I think it'd be interesting to have seen that room flip-flopped. Let me know what you guys think. If you would rather have the space be white in the focal point or that burgundy pop right in the center. You are feeling it, aren't you? You're like, oh, the possibilities are so good. I just love it. So even though I do personally just get really excited about the color of the year and I just want to go get it and start putting it up on my walls, I don't even know if I have a picture. I very briefly tried that color in my laundry room before I had any work done on it. I tried a burgundy color on the walls and it was paired with I have silver colored washer and dryer. I don't think I even took a picture. I hated it that much. I barely even let it dry. I mean, like, I hated the combination of burgundy and gray. Now, which is kind of weird, because if you think about the classic colors that you could mix burgundy with, I personally just feel like that look, it just feels a little bit dated to me. I don't love it. Let me know what you guys think, because I kind of feel bad, because that's the color combination we should be pairing it with. And like in fashion, for instance, I could picture that with like a really beautiful plaid suit with a burgundy bag. That I think looks really good because the gray it's mixed in with other colors. So in your room, the equivalent to that in home would be maybe some gray pillows with a little burgundy running through them, right? And then maybe burgundy on the walls. That to me is how you could pair this color. But for me, having the dominant color of the gray in the room, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And I think that it really depends on the color burgundy. Next combination, burgundy and black. For me, sometimes I love it and sometimes I hate it. I feel like I'm super polarized on this. So me personally, in my clothing, I would be more likely to put on a burgundy lipstick. I would be more likely to jump onto the bandwagon of the red. Actually, I have on a red blush today, right? You can add reds and maybe even go more burgundy. Guys, I literally was trying to get a reddish color, and from now on, when I get my nails done, I'm definitely gonna walk outside to check the color because this looked very red inside of the nail salon, and then I walked outside and I was like, okay, that was not quite what I was wanting, but it's still pretty, it's fine. It's always a danger that we all face when we're picking out any color, but particularly reds can be a little bit finicky. So when you're pairing them up, say with black, it can be absolutely gorgeous. So if you've painted your room out in, say, like a dark smoky gray, like I have an almost black, you could very easily accent in your space through art. You could do that through like textiles. That's a really easy way of doing it. You might find a burgundy vase, right? A burgundy throw, as far as like the blanket. Like there's a lot of ways that you could definitely accent with this color with a darker wall and kind of like make those colors work really well together. But I do think that they can be quite dominant, and I think that's why if they're both together, sometimes it can almost be too much. And so you have to think about your individual space and what's gonna work for you. One more thing to think about before you run off to the paint store is the sheen. The sheen is a very important question that needs to be answered before you get your paint. In this picture, I think they did a really good job of showing us the flat. They recommend using this for interior walls in living rooms, dining rooms, ceilings, and more. The satin does well for furniture, doors, baseboards, and more. And I really like the fact that they gave us the photo that shows what it looks like to have the flat on the walls and then the satin on the baseboards. Now, anybody who knows me and has been following me for a while, I always paint those baseboards in the flat. And the doors as well, which I know is a bit unusual, but I just like the way that the color just is like color drenched all the way from baseboards up to the ceiling, doors and everything. These doors would look very different if they were done in a satin, but they're done in the flat, so therefore they just blend into the wall. So when you go to think about which color you need, it's up to you. It's up to what you like, what style you prefer. Yeah, the sheen will definitely make it look different. So if you want like a flat kind of chalky look, definitely go with flat. And then if you like a little bit of a sheen and a little gloss and a little higher contrast, definitely go with the satin. You can also get samples of both and try them before you make your decision. If you're like me and you want some more color options, just to know what is coming, you need to check out the 2025 color trends. I love this. It says explore a mix of tantalizing warm tones and cooler stunning shades to express any style and enhance any environment. So they have got a range, guys, range here of colors. So I got really excited about the wild truffle. We've mentioned that color here before. It's one that I just want to eat it. I am obsessed with truffles. It's like my favorite treat. So when you call a paint color that, I'm probably gonna want it either way, but it's a really nice versatile brown gray. They are saying it's dependable and relatable. I love that. You could also go with Gardener's Soil. This is a dark, complex black brown, grounded in strength and satisfaction. Boy, they know how to present these colors. It's making me want all of them. I am loving this. The Even Better Beige, remember that one? It's an elevated neutral with a subtle distinction. You could also go with Blank Canvas. That is a warm, welcoming white with limitless possibilities. That's so true because it really pairs with everything. I really like this tan color, the Oxford Street. It's a natural golden brown with an enduring appeal. I agree. That feels like that timeless classic camel blazer that we're like always on the perpetual hunt for. I think Ralph Lauren actually does a really good job with pieces like this, but so does like Banana Republic. I'm excited to try out some of those colors myself in my own home and also in my clients' homes. So I will leave a link to the article so that you can find it quickly, and that way you can check it out. And I would love to know what you guys think of the color of the year, and also what you think of the palette. I think that's a lot of fun. And how would you include this in your home? Do you feel like Rumors fits into your architectural style? Does it fit into your aesthetic? And is it a color that you would really enjoy using? Let me know down in the comments, and thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.